I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, Danovator, where my experiences become your adventure. Today we're at the Georgia Rural Telephone Museum, and I am asking you to please follow me. At the entrance, I found this area that is devoted to the founder of this museum, Tommy Charles Smith. He first purchased the Leslie DeSoto Telephone Company in 1946. In 1957, he renamed his business to the Citizens Telephone Company. The Citizens Telephone Company became one of the first rural companies to convert to buried cables. Here is a buried cable trencher. One of the company's defining moments is when they installed and maintained the specially designed 120 position switchboard to serve President Jimmy Carter from 1977 to 1981. Everywhere I look, there's a telephone. So this museum is perfectly themed. Over to the left and behind this display is a recreation of a Creek Indian village. I can see a white-tailed deer, a couple of bobcats, there's a fox, there's an alligator, and there's a rattlesnake. Watch it, fella in the green suit. There is also this display of arrowheads and other artifacts of the Indian culture. The Indians were well known for their smoke signals, which was the oldest form of long-distance communication. Next to the Indian room, you will find Alexander Graham Bell, who is credited with patenting the first practical telephone. In the display located at the front of the museum, facing the entrance, you will find these reproductions of Alexander Graham Bell's first and second designs of the early telephone. Located on the other side of this display, by the Leslie DeSoto telephone service truck, you will find this 1880 50-line switchboard. It was manufactured in Boston and is the only one of its kind known to exist. Here's something I didn't know, that the switchboard operators sometimes work from their homes. And speaking of telephone switchboards, this room contains the last Bell System manual operated switchboard. Located to the left was the Bell manual operated switchboard used in California. It was replaced by an electronic switching system. Do you remember what a typewriter is? Well, here's the first patent typewriter. Located right outside of that switchboard room is the room where we saw Alexander Graham Bell earlier. This is where you can find this awesome display of telephone pole wire insulators, which are works of art and makes for a great paperweight. You can certainly see why this museum is known for the largest collection of telephone and telephone memorabilia in the world. Mr. Watson, come here! Right past the Indian display is what I refer to as the fancy big table room. Throughout the museum, I've noticed some awesome grandfather clocks. Hello? No, this is not the Dollar General. This is the Georgia Rural Telephone Museum. This is the operator. Ted needs help getting down from the pole again. Don't mind her. When he gets hungry, he'll come down. Right outside of that big fancy table room is this public telephone display. This miniature city and this rural town caught my eye. Located to the right is what I refer to as the shipyard room. I would assume that Tommy Smith enjoyed the ocean, and that's the reason why this area is here. Shh! I think he's sleeping. I seem to run aground. Lobster, let me go! I still got more of my tour to do. This is Bubba the Bear, and he will tell you about his room. Thanks, Denovator. In this room, you will find a display of the evolution of the desktop-style phones. I consider my collection as very outstanding. You will also find a solar panel that provides power for some of the telephones in this area. Telestar was the first communication satellite. And you will also find pictures of some of the workers performing their high wire working acts. And remember, don't feed the bears. Now we're going to walk a little bit more deeper into this museum. This area reminds me of an old cafe. I don't know what era of switchboard this is, but it uses electric relays. Well, the switchboard was important because it connects your phone line to someone else's phone line. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do know is this museum is awesome. Liam Neeson is right. This museum is awesome. Next is the chapel area. This late 1800s organ was once located in St. Mark's Methodist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. This is the first time I've ever seen how complex the construction of organs are. E.T. needs to phone home. So the area we just walked through was a renovated 1920s cotton warehouse, and here is the new section. Immediately we are greeted by Tommy Smith's classic car collection. Well, Spot, I guess we're going to have to break down and get one of those new Tesla electric cars. Now here's a couple of vintage gas pumps. So your total is going to be 5 cents. This wall represents the U.S. military and displays some of the phones that were used by the military in the past. I'm not Superman, but I am the Denovator. This mock telephone line stretches to the center of this part of the museum. Here's the old Leslie fire truck. Hey mister, is your refrigerator running? It was running when I left the house. Well, you better go out and catch it. Well, they just called me and told me my refrigerator's running. So I guess I need to go out and catch it. See y'all the next time.